Hey guys, Jamiy today on Roblox. We're playing some more Monsters of Etheria, as you can see on screen right now. Also, by the title, we are going to be checking out the Rainbow KIINDITE. KIINDITE? It can't be KIINDITE. There's no way it is, but I think it's KIINDITE. By the way, also with the new introduction of Corrosive, I guess I'll also check out the Corrosive Rainbow as well in these videos now, so like an extra one. Because although since I've already done videos on Rainbow, a lot of them, pretty much on all of the monsters, I'm not going to go back and check out every single one. I might just do a video where I check out every single Rainbow Corrosive. I'm not really too sure yet, like I did with the every single Corrosive monster in Monsters of Etheria. I might do them for every other version of the skins. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Also, we have KIINDITE, Sizzlit, and Magmantle. All of them were made by Parky43536, which is a weird name, and also was all animated by Wolfragan. Usually Wolfragan actually makes some of the best animations, or at least that some of my personal favourites in the game so far. So straight away, I'm going to check out the ability. I guess we'll look at the ability because I actually want to talk about the stats. So the ability is Flame Shield. I don't think it's really that great. I think it honestly would be better off without it. But pretty much what Flame Shield does is this monster takes less damage from grass type moves, but it takes more damage from water type moves. In Monsters of Etheria, if I actually quickly pull up the type charts, fire is 2 times weak to water, and fire resists grass by 0.5. So honestly, I think it's a really bad ability because yeah, it means if a grass type move is gonna if it's a type by grass type move, it's gonna tank it a lot better. But it's already going to tank it pretty well anyway. Especially because most of the special attack grass types are usually special attacks or energy attacks. As you can see, its highest stat is actually resistance, so I don't think it actually really makes too much sense. Also, most water type moves are also resistance, but it's still a pretty good resistance. But the fact that water already hits it 2 times super effective, it really depends on how much more is it going to hit. Like, is grass going to be for 0.75 resistance now, and water's going to hit for 2.5 times? Because if that's the case, I think it would actually be better off without it. Because water's a lot more common, I believe, than or usually water attacks are a lot more common than grass types. At least it was in Pokemon. I'm not sure about this game yet. But anyway, also is a pure fire typing across the board, and obviously we have. And let's talk about these stats now. So also I did a video where I talked about the sneak peek that Uglypo gave us for KIINDITE's mutation line, and what I actually said in that video is because it's a 3-tiered mutation, or it's got 3 stages towards its mutation line. I took pretty much all 3 other monsters in the game, which were Oincoin's mutation line, Terut's mutation line, I think it was that one at least, and Watchbot's mutation line, because they all have 3 mutations, and I like pretty much put all the stats together to like try and figure out what these stats would be for Magmantle, at least the final the mutation. I wasn't really too bothered about these ones because they can really be anything. So for Magmantle, for what I did, I pretty much gave it rough stats that I would think it might have something close to, and also these now are the official stats. So I actually kind of want to compare them. So what I actually did in my video, I said pretty much that I can see it really having some pretty good energy and resistance, because obviously looking at its pre-mutations, they don't know a lot of the physical attackers, plus there's actually quite a lot of physical attackers in the game already. So I decided to give it pretty good energy and resistance. So what I gave it actually, in my estimations, or my idea was, I gave it 50 health, which obviously it actually has a little bit more. Oh, by the way, overall, I gave it 350 base stats, like if you add health, attack, defense, energy, resistance, and speed. I gave 350, that's what all these would add up to. The official stats, overall stats, are 347, if I counted that right, which is pretty good. That was actually really close. So for the health, like I said, I gave it 50, it says 58, so not too far off, only 8 stats. The attack and the defense I actually gave 35 each, which again, I was actually fairly close to that as well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Speed, I gave it 65. Oh, I actually said 60 to 65, but I actually gave it 65, just so I could get up to that 350 mark. It actually does have 65, so I was right about that one. Now, the energy and resistance are the only ones that I was really far off. I'm pretty sure I gave the energy 110, and I think I gave resistance like 55. So also I was really far off on though, but overall, I think I actually did a pretty good job of trying to give them rough stats of what I would probably give them if I was like creating the stats. So yeah, but no, I thought it was kind of cool that I was going pretty close. So also in the future when I'm gonna like if like Ogipol leak, like I can't really say leak. It's more like I said, if you're the creator of the game, you can't really leak anything yourself. It's more like a sneak peek. There's no way you can leak your own game really by making it like a public tweet. So I think it's more appropriate to call it a sneak peek. So if there's any more sneak peeks, also I'll try and do my best to give them the most accurate stats that I would give them personally. Also, it doesn't mean that they're going to be anywhere near that. As you can see, the energy and resistance is completely off. But the other stats, I guess I just got lucky. I actually get them really, really close, if not identical. But anyway, let's check out this mutation line then. So also first we have KIINDITE. It's either KIINDITE or KIINDITE. I think it's KIINDITE. But anyway, first one, it's kind of like just like a fire spirit, fire ember pretty much, which is pretty funny because its first move is ember. But also the idle animation we're probably not going to get, so I'm not really going to worry about that too much. But the walking animation, hey, there we are. Take the distant attacks, just kind of like hop around, which is pretty cool. It actually reminds me of Pokemon. It actually reminds me of Hoppit's evolution line, which I think is pretty cool. Also, like the circular, it's mainly for like the KIINDITE. I don't think any of the other mutation line actually resembles them all, but the like little ball shape and then the way that it hops around, I think is pretty similar to like Hoppip's evolution line, how they just like float around. It's kind of similar to that, and it's pretty much it. I swear to God. Why does... Okay, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about it. But anyway, check out the climb animation then. So for the climb animation, it's kind of like hop, it like floats up, which is why it actually reminds me of Hoppits. I tried to do this video, and as you can probably hear, I stopped, and now we're back. Anyway, the falling animation is it does a front flip, and it actually tucks in its arms and legs. Check out the sit animation then, which it actually just does the same as its fall animation, but it actually rocks back and forth. Kind of cool. Anyway, check out the Sizzlit now, which I think is a pretty cool name. And I love this monster because I like the contrast from the yellow and reds. I actually think that's a really, really cool aspect of it. Oh, there's the idle animation. It does a front flip. As you can see, it's kind of like a devil thing because it's starting to get horns now. Anyway, let's check out the sit animation first, which just lays down, which is interesting. Actually, I just realized it actually hovers as well, which is pretty cool. So let's check out the walk animation. It just kind of floats really. The jump, just a jump really, and actually it's kind of cool. It kind of like glides back and forth climbing up there, and the fall animation, nothing really that interesting, I guess. But anyway, let's check out the final mutation, the Magmantle, which I think is pretty cool. Which again, its horns have got a lot bigger. Its flames are actually now just like crimson red and like just normal red, which I think is pretty cool. So check out the sit animation, which is very similar to like just Magmantle, I guess, whereas it just doesn't lay down. Just kind of like, it kind of lays down, but not really. Climb animation. I don't even know what to say about that. And fall animation. Very similar to like Sizzlit, I guess. So there's that. But anyway, let's go actually check out the moves it actually learns, and actually then we'll go check out the skins for it as well. So then for the moves, which I'm pretty sure I actually checked out already, but I just don't remember them. We have Tackle, Ember, Smoke Screen, Astonish, Quick Attack, Screech, Flamethrower, Takedown, Sunny Day, Extreme Speed, Flare Blitz, and Fire Blast. Now then, I'm looking at this then, you have Fire Blast and Flamethrower, which is very, very nice. I'll take both of those. We have Extreme Speeds, which is also just a better tackle. I'll take it. I'm pretty sure as well for Extreme Speeds, the quicker your monster is or the higher speeds, the more you hit. Or that might just be tackle. And other than that, I don't really know about the last move. I guess it would be a Flare Blitz. It doesn't really make sense because its attack is its lowest stat. So I guess Sunny Day would probably be the fourth slot. Just if it works in this game as I'm thinking it should. Fire type moves should get like an increase. I'm hoping it's like that from Pokemon. If not, then also the Quick Attack would probably be your best bet. Not really too great of moves. Only really learns Fire type moves, and I'm kind of happy it gets Extreme Speeds. That's kind of a nice little benefit. No stat increase is low. I feel like it should get something like Nasty Plot. To be honest, I think it. I mean, it looks like a devil, like kind of spirit thing, ember thing. I think it can be like, because obviously Nasty Plot is like a dark type thing, if they're even keeping it as dark type still in this game. I think it makes sense in this game, to be honest. That it gets Nasty Plot because it's like a devil fire thing, but then again, it might not be a devil thing, I'm just making that up. Just because it looks something like it doesn't mean it actually is. So that's the reason why it might not be a dark type, because it actually isn't a devil thing. But, I don't know, kind of bad for it, I guess. Like, it looks like a good monster. These stats are okay, the defense is pretty bad, but if you had something to boost, like a Nasty Plot, maybe not even Nasty Plot, maybe even growth. Actually, I guess growth doesn't really make too much sense, but like a different version of growth, because they're also making their own moves as well. So maybe we will see something in the future where this thing actually gets like a growth or a Nasty Plot. Maybe even it gets more moves like a Solar Beam, so I actually can use Sunny Day pretty effectively, I guess. At least I'm actually thinking Solar Beam works like that. But yeah, it only really learns fire-type moves. I think its moves are pretty lacking, and again, it seems like all of the monsters' moves in this game are pretty bad overall. Like, there's only a couple actually get some really, really good moves, like Watchbot's Mutation Line. That actually has really, really good moves. But most of them just really stick to like a couple of different types, and that's really it. Doesn't really give them anything too insane like also Pokemon did. Like, they pretty much gave everything, almost everything that you could ever want on them. In this game, I guess they try and go for like a more harsh route of like, yeah, if you want to be this type of monster, we're not gonna like willingly freehand you like every single move in the game. No, you're gonna have to do with what they have, which I think is actually gonna make it a little bit better overall. Because then also, but like, it's better and difficult because since they have so little moves, it's gonna be very predictable on what they're gonna dish out at you and what every single monster's gonna have. It's also going to be pretty good because then obviously you haven't got all these different things that you have to memorize as well, so I don't know. Kind of could either go both ways. But anyway, let's go check out the skins now then, because they're going to be pretty good. Okay, so I guess we'll check out the exotic first, which also turns it into a little pink. Actually, it's kind of cool. I kind of like that. So there's the pink KIINDITE, and I think it's KIINDITE. And also the mutation of this one. I guess it looks like kind of like inverted, but maybe not. We'll also check out the inverted one. But also pink and blue, pretty cool, and purple horns. And the Magmantle, I'm guessing is like pink and purple still, which is pretty cool. And also the eyes change to a blue. Pretty cool, I kind of like this, so there's that. Also the devil tail, it's got to be a devil, right? It's got the devil tail and the horns. I also completely forgot about the tail. So yeah, maybe it could get Nasty Plot as just something to boost its energy. Although again, because obviously it actually has fairly good energy already, it might be a little too OP with like spamming Sunny Day and Fire Blast at everything. Like yeah, it just might be a little OP. I'm not really too sure. Flare Blitz I guess would be okay if you had Sunny Day up and you didn't want to use Extreme Speed, but I think Extreme Speed is better overall because I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know either way because Extreme Speed should technically boost you a little bit further than Flare Blitz. I'm gonna use Extreme Speed just to get around the map, to be honest. I mean, you have Quick Attack as well, but Flare Blitz could be useful, but also Extreme Speed should be like 80 base power. Flare Blitz I think is actually don't even remember. Pretty sure it's around the same, but also get stabbed, but you do take recoil damage, so I don't know. I'm kind of looking for not for recoil damage, so I'm gonna just stick with Extreme Speed. But anyway, on to the next one then. So I guess we'll check out. Let's check out inverted first then. So inverted goes to a nice blue. Actually, kind of like the blue how Sizzlit has, I think. So pretty nice. That makes a lot of sense. Let's check out the Sizzlit now, which should be blue and blue again. Also a nice dark blue with the light blue. Actually, it looks really, really nice. I could definitely think this would be like a water sort of thing, to be honest, if it was this color. That's actually really cool. And then also the Magmantle, which I don't know what purple's muted. Oh, it's just a lighter. Ooh, that actually looks really nice as well. Even though it's very simple, like the colors are very simple, I kind of like it. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. But anyway, let's go check out the exotic inverters now then. So here we are, which is green. Ugh. I don't like green. As you guys probably know, I'm not too bothered about if the main monster is also if it's a grass type is most likely going to have something green on it. If it's a bug type, it makes sense for it to have green on it. But for shinies or exotics and whatever, you guys know that I really do not like the green shinies, or the green shinies or the green exotics. Unless it makes sense and actually looks pretty good. But this, I don't think it does. Let's check out this one. So this one, green and also reds. Not really crimson, I don't think. Can't really tell what red that is, but like a dark red. It looks a little bit better. Let's have a look at the Magmantle. Let's hopefully it's even better. No. It just looks like a pile of snots. It actually does, which is the worst part. I'll pass. Anyway, I guess now we'll check out the rainbow. Actually, let's check out the corrosive first. I guess that makes more sense, right? Let's check out the corrosive and then we'll go to that. So here is the corrosive. Also, the fire doesn't really touch it, but other than that, I think that looks pretty cool. It doesn't really make too much sense. So also it's meant to be like a metallic rust, which mainly only looks really good on like a few monsters, which are mainly metal based, but oh well. Anyway, here's the Sizzlit. I actually really hate it how that one looks, goes over its eyes. Kind of sucks, but I know. That's cool, I guess. Not sure why it doesn't affect the arms. It's like the main body and the heads. And then the Magmantle. I'm not really too sure. I don't think Corrosive really works on this monster too well. This one looks a little bit better, but I don't know. I think if the rest of it was rusted as well, it would look a little bit better. But I don't know. It looks okay, I guess. But there's that. And I guess now we're going to the rainbows then, which also is pretty much why everyone is here. Just check out the rainbows. So let's check out this lens. So here we are, and so here is the rainbow KIINDITE, which are pretty cool. Also, rainbow's gonna look good on everything, to be honest. Check out the Sizzlit, which also is gonna look very nice. Actually, I'm not really too sure. I think honestly my favorite of the this mutation line is definitely the Sizzlit. Magmantle looks too aggressive. I like KIINDITE as well, but I just like the way that like the two color like combine into Sizzlit. I think it actually looks a little bit better. I know if KIINDITE also had like this little contrasting little parts on it, I think I actually might like KIINDITE. Oh, KIINDITE? Yeah, KIINDITE a little bit more, but I know I think Sizzlit's my favorite of this mutation line. So there's that, and also the rainbow Magmantle, which also is gonna look very nice when it has the rainbows on. Pretty cool. I don't know, I kind of like this mutation line overall, to be honest. I think it's pretty cool. Kind of looks like it's not a pure fire type, but I don't really think it would make too much sense if it was any other type. Like, if I have a quick look at the types, it's basic fire, water, electric, grass, ice, fighting, poison, terror, wind, psychic, bug, ghost, dragon, dark, metal, light, cosmic, and aether. The only one I could really give it is is either dark or light. Don't really see it having any other type, to be honest. Maybe fighting, but it's a special, it's an energy attacker. I'm just gonna say special, it makes more sense. Don't really have it psychic. Really don't see it having any fighting at all, really. Don't really see it having dark or light that much, to be honest. The only reason I say dark is because it has like devil horns and devil tail, but doesn't really more or less make it a devil thing or a dark thing, but I don't know. And I check out the reflective lens for the rainbow, which they've actually changed reflective, if you're wondering. They made it so you can actually tell what the colours are now, which I think is a lot better. Just because if you have reflective and you're trying to use any other skin that you worked hard for, it just doesn't really... It looks okay if the monster that you're using the reflective on has parts that don't actually take effects. Like Magu, for example. I'll always use Magu because that honestly looks really, really cool with like the reflective blocking out most of the color differences, and also the Magmantle. I know you can definitely tell, but I don't really know if I like this reflective more. I think, like I said, I think it's better for monsters like this that actually don't have anything that reflective doesn't take effect of. But for the Magu, like if I quickly put this on for rainbow reflective and spawn in, and actually I need to mutate a few times, I'm pretty sure. Unless I've actually changed it and it all takes effect now, which would be weird, but I don't think it will. Like this one, I think it would look better if everything else but the wings were like it didn't really change too much colour. Like, this one doesn't look as cool, but it still looks pretty cool. But it makes more sense for monsters like KIINDITE, where everything's affected. But anyway, let's go check out the, what we're checking out now. So we checked out the rainbow, checked out the reflective, check out the rainbow corrosive lens, and I guess we'll leave it off there then. So here is that. Again, I'm not really too sure what I think about corrosive overall. I think it looks really good on some monsters, but looks really bad on some others. And I'm also not really too sure if every time that you... Actually, it looks like it might be. Every time they spawn in, it might change where the rust location is. Like last time, I'm pretty sure the Sizzlit's eyes was taken out pretty much. So, I don't know, I think it looks cool, but not for Magmantle. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.